Hi everyone, it's me B, and I'm on today to do a flip through of my latest tarot deck, which is the Hay House Light Seer Tarot by Chrissy Ann. Now this is just going to be basically a flip through. If anybody does want my own personal opinions of this deck, do put it in the description bar, and what I'll do is I'll work with it for a month and then do a review video. Okay, so this came from Wordery this morning and I'm so excited. So let's open this deck up, take off all the plastic covering. Right. Righto. So, it says here, the Light Seer Tarot. This 78 card deck is a healing tool and a guide to explore both the light and shadow sides of our nature. So let's open it up. Oh, I'm getting so excited. So it's a pull-out box, and okay, so the inside of the box says, "And into the grey we follow like 1,000 flickering stars, and there in a sunlit hollow we lose and find what is ours. Dear light and shadow seer, may this step help you find what is yours." I mean, it's got Chrissy Ann's signature. Okay, so it comes with this guidebook. Let's try and see if I can bring it more forward. Okay, so it comes with this guidebook. It's, let me see how many pages. It's 184 pages. So I'll just read you out this blurb here. It says, "Dear Light Seer, when I started creating the Light Seer's Tarot, I was determined to create a healing deck, one that was aligned with contemporary spiritual experiences and the 21st century life. And that included relatable, free-spirited characters who took responsibilities for their own sunshine and light." I think there's a spelling error here because was aligned twice. Okay. "I can imagine a deck of intuitive guides who would dig into truth and unveil our shadow aspects as they shared their wisdom with us. My goal was to create a happy deck that would lift me up without sacrificing tarot's incredible ability to illuminate any deepest meanings that hid beneath the surface." So that's a bit about that. "If I had one piece of advice for a new reader, it would be to trust your ability to do this. You can totally wait. I have one more piece of advice. Have fun. Giant love and epic magic to you, Chrissy." So it's got here tarot basics for the new card slinger, the major arcana, the minor arcana, a note on upright cards and reversals, connect with your cards, journal for the win. Oh, it's got little spreads here. So it's got here light of the day draw, light and shadow spread. It's a 2-card spread. And it's got here light worker elimination spread, calling in love spread, and got my tongue's twisted, soul joy spread. Then it's got a black and white image for each of the archetypes, and it gives you the light seer, the shadow seer, and it looks like this bit here is the advice. So it does that for the whole of the cards. So it looks like it's quite an informative book, and it's got black and white images of the cards. Okay, so let's have a look at these cards. Okay, so let's cut this off. Okay, so they're not gilded like the indie version, but that's okay. So the cardstock is a bit on the thin side to me. This is a Bana RWS deck. So if I'm going to compare it in terms of size, the Lightseers deck is just a bit more taller and just a bit more wider than a regular Rider-Waite-Smith deck. These are the backs of the cards, and they look like they're reversible. Cards are very matte, kind of finished. Okay, so let's do this flip through. And as I said earlier, you know, this is my first time of connecting with this deck, so I personally find it quite difficult to give you more than the flip through, but I am quite prepared to work with this deck for a month and then give you my honest review if anybody requests it. So this is the full card. The Magician card. It's got the Infinity on his head there. The High Priestess card, which is showcased on the box. She's got the moon. Sorry for the glare, folks. She's got the moon on her head, and this looks like the two curtains, or two pillows, which are curtains. Looks like she's meditating there. I love this Empress card. She's looks like she's pregnant with the world, so pregnant with the world's creation. She's just gorgeous. She's got like angel wings there. This is the Emperor. The Hierophant. See, I haven't actually seen the original deck, so I don't know if there's any difference to this deck and the indie deck. This is the Lover's card. Gorgeous. The Chariot. Strength. And so instead of a... Oh, this Strength card is interesting because the face is half lioness. She's got the Affinity card on her arm and like a baby lamb. It's an interesting depiction of the Strength card. This is the Hermit, taking time alone to contemplate. The Will. Justice. This is an interesting Justice card. So it's like finding balance, an equal balance. Up above, down below. So this is the Hangman. So it's got here death, rebirth. How interesting. Temperance. The Devil card. The Tower. The Star card. The Moon. So again, she seems to be down below. The surface is hidden. Love the Sun card. Judgment. And the World. Okay, so moving on to the wand suit. You've got the Ace of Wands. The Two of Wands. The Three of Wands. The Four of Wands. The Five of Wands. The Six of Wands. The Seven of Wands. The Eight of Wands. The Nine of Wands. She looks very tired there. And the Ten of Wands. What an interesting depiction, because this one looks like she's given up and she's walking away from the burden. Then you've got the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Wands. Quite like his look. So moving on to the cup cards. The Ace of Cups. The Two of Cups. The Three of Cups. Looks like they're embracing the stars, doesn't it, rather than celebrating. The Four of Cups. She does look really, really bored. Five of Cups. Six of Cups. Just childhood memories there. Seven of Cups. Eight of Cups. Nine of Cups. And 10 of Cups. So you've got the Page. I like the way that his feet are kind of separated, so they're cut off there and they're showing up here. Interesting. The Knight of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Looks like she's meditating there above the water. And the King of Cups. So moving on to the Swords, which is my favourite suit in the tarot deck. The Ace of Swords. The Two of Swords. The Three of Swords. The Four of Swords. The Five of Swords. Six. So she's trying to move away to safer waters, but she's being pulled back. That's what it looks like there. Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords. I've noticed as well in this card that there's no actual physical swords. It's all these kind of birds, which I think are crows. Nine of Swords. Oh, look at the Ten of Swords. Okay, so then you've got the Page, Knight, Fast Mover, got the Queen of Swords, and the King of Swords. Okay, so the final suit, which is the Pentacles cards, got the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, she's gorgeous, the Five of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. Moving on to the court cards, you've got the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. So this is the mass-produced Light Seers Tarot published by Hay House. Do let me know if you want me to do a full review where I can give you my thoughts on this deck, and then I will start to work with it for a month and give you my opinion. Okay, I will add a link to the description bar. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.